This technology. Wow, that looks good. I like this angle. I really like this angle. This angle. Lord, this looks like I'm about to do a OnlyFans. I don't want it to look too OnlyFans now. Should I get the Christmas tree in the shot? I think so. With the coffee mug, the gun oil. Yeah, that's a good shot. And we're gonna have the gun oil by the tree. They did not pay for this video. I'm in no affiliation. No affiliation with them. But if somebody's watching this right now, great. If not, I don't care. I'm just talking. I'm just talking and minding my business. It was really cold today. Super cold, actually. But I'm very thankful that I have access to heat everywhere that I go. At my job, in my car, at home, at the bar I was just at. It's nice to have access to that kind of stuff, you know? To the, well, I guess you could call them the finer things in life, because there's probably a lot of people right now in this world who don't have access to that. I mean, that sounds like the finer things to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate the finer things in life. There's nothing wrong with that, and nobody should have to apologize for that. If your bills are paid and your finances are in order and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're contributing to society and you're working, nobody can come for you, you know? Nobody can come for you. If you're minding your business and you're doing what the hell you need to do and you're paying your bills, nobody can come for you. Period. And if you know you're doing your job on point, no. People need to hear this. People need to hear this. For real. If you are minding your business and you're doing what you're supposed to do at the job, your finances are in order, your bills are paid, your boo is happy, nobody can come for you. But see, that's the problem. That's the problem nowadays. These motherfuckers out here all up in everybody's business, adding their 2 cents when they don't even have 2 pennies to rub together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Somebody always got an opinion and popping off, but their credit is fucked up. The rent ain't paid. They over here trying to ask Kiki Boo and them around the corner for $100 so they can make it to February. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's why. What's the saying go? How's the saying go? Um, People in glass houses shouldn't throw ribs or something. Or collard greens. Oh, stones. That's what it was. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Well, that's exactly what people always be doing, especially out here in Las Vegas. A mess. This is the capital. This is the capital Motherfuckers out here trying to act like they got something when they don't. That's what this place was built on. What do you think about Sonic and Friends? I love Sonic. Ask the question. What do you think about? Sorry, what? I need to get these glasses fixed. What do you think about their? Oh, okay. The banning of TikTok. You know, and TikTok is listening to me right now. I don't care. I'll talk about you in front of you. Uh, I think it should be banned because I don't trust China. I don't trust what they got going on over there. I mean, and it seems kind of obvious to me. Is the U.S. stealing our stuff too? Yeah, I know. But I'd rather get my stuff stolen from the U.S. than China. I'd rather the U.S. have access to all my old naked pictures. Cause what the hell Xi Jinping gonna do with a black dick pic? Nothing. He don't need it. He don't need to see it. They don't need to be all up in my business like that. No disrespect to the folks around the world, but I'm just keeping it real. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Have I used TikTok? Yeah, I used it. Do I like it? No, but I mean, for what I'm trying to do, it serves a purpose. What do I think about the government today? Um, a lot. I think a lot of things about the government. I'm glad. I'm very thankful that I'm glad I got the opportunity to serve this country. Back in the day when they sent me to Iraq when I was 19 years old. I guess I'm keeping the tradition alive. My dad got sent to Vietnam when he was 19, so I guess it runs in the family. You know, sending niggas over there to shoot people we don't know. But I did it because I saw my name on that piece of paper and I told them I was going to do it. But the fucked up thing about being in the military was that there was a lot of people, and it was the ones that acted like they were the most macho or like the toughest guys. Those were the ones when it came time to go to Iraq and they tapped us on the shoulder. Those were the ones kicking and screaming, trying to figure out a way how to get out of it. Isn't that crazy? Folks are phony. Folks are phony. Well, I appreciate that. I have all my links on my face on my social media, on my YouTube page, all my links, and I do have a PayPal and stuff over there. I'm just saying. But thank you for that. I appreciate the kind words. But yeah, people always trying to there's a lot of fake people always trying to fake it, and I remember those fake dudes when I was in the military. I just trying to act like they were so tough, like they was the baddest thing. But then you got the black gay dude over here who was not. I was not fussing about nothing. I was ready to go, and if it was my time to go, I already made peace with that. I was 20 years old, getting all my paperwork and everything in order. I said, if this is it for me, then this is it. But thankfully, I came back. People make a lot of sacrifices sometimes for for a better future. People do that. Nothing wrong with taking risks. You know, I consider myself a risk taker. I I've taken a lot of risks in my life. Some have paid off, and some haven't. But that's what you do. You live and you learn. Just like when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, in 2009, I didn't know nobody over there. I didn't know one person, but I said, okay, I'm fresh out of the military. I'm back in my parents' house trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm not living in a little small town. I knew that. I was not gonna stay in Warner Robins, Georgia, because that was no, that was not my destiny. Moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Didn't know a soul over there. But I said, you know what? Whatever. I got a car. I got my little unemployment money coming in. I'm gonna figure it out. And I was 24 years old. I said, I'm gonna figure it out. I went to the tallest build. I had all my resumes. I didn't have no place to live yet, but I knew how to take care of myself. I was sleeping in a car, in my car, and I said, I'm gonna figure this out. Went to the mall, took care of my hygiene and stuff. I found the tallest building in Atlanta, Georgia, the Bank of America building, and I said, I'm walking up in there and I'm gonna find me a job. I got dressed real nice. Security was like, "May I help you?" I said, "Yes, sir. My name is so and so, and I am seeking employment. I'm fresh out of the United States Air Force, honorably discharged." Shook his hand, and he looked at me and he said, "You know what? I don't think you're gonna find nothing in here, but that's okay. Take care. Nice to meet you." Um, I live in Nevada, but I said, "I thank you for your time." And I went to almost every floor. I went to almost every floor in that building, and introduced myself, had my little stack of resumes, and I talked to a bunch of people. Did I get a job? No, but I did eventually at U-Haul. Man, I worked at U-Haul for like a week. This is how stupid I was in my early 20s. I think the unemployment money was more income than working at U-Haul full time. Looking for a job is stressful. That's one of the most stressful things a grown person can go through. Looking for a job, especially when you need a job badly, and you're like borderline desperate. That's a stressful place to be in, and that's what I'm thankful every day. I am not in that situation because that is rough. I feel for people in that situation, but I think the best thing to do when you're going through stuff like that is to you got to keep pushing because I've been there. I've been there a few times in my life. You got to keep pushing. That's half the battle. That is half the battle. Because what's the alternative? You're gonna be broke. You're gonna be broke and homeless. You got to figure stuff out. All the times I've been there, I said, I don't think so. Fuck, I look like unemployed. No. And then there's too much money out here to be broke. There's too much, especially in Las Vegas. Nobody should be broke. There's money everywhere here. If you have a brain, and you know how to go talk to some people, wash your ass, put some clean clothes on, and get out in these streets. There's a need. People need stuff, you know. There is people need services out here. There is money to be made. If you're a creative person, god damn, I wish I would have started doing stand-up comedy 10 years ago. I didn't know I had this ability, you know. Well, I kind of did. I knew, but you know how we are when you got things you know you're supposed to do and you put it off. I put off stand-up comedy for years. I could have been, who knows where I could be right now if I would have started this shit 10 years ago. Just getting up on stage and telling people all your business. Mm, 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 mm. It's crazy. Yeah, you gotta go make some shit happen. If you're struggling and you need a job or you desperate for money, you know, there's ways. Just don't give up. You gotta keep going. Especially if you live out here. Folks out here, they want it quick. They want that quick money. They're trying to gamble. It don't work like that. You gotta earn it. Yeah, you might get lucky. You might get lucky and hit a jackpot out here, but the chances of that happening are super low. Super low. That's the only way to get ahead. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. But folks want it easy. You know, it don't come easy. That's why I'm glad I was raised right. Because at the time, I was complaining about it growing up. I was bitching and complaining growing up in the country. But I am so thankful my parents were tough on me with certain things because as a grown man, it's been very beneficial. I don't know what the rules are now with raising kids or whatever, but I know back in the day, I got my ass whooped. Okay, I'm talking about beat down. If I made bad grades, if I brought home some F's, my dad would beat me literally like it was the movie Roots. Okay? I'm talking about, you ever seen Amistad when they were whooping that man on the boat? That's how it was in my house if I brought home some bad grades. So you best believe when that report card was looking fucked up, I was wearing extra pairs of jeans because I knew when Jerry Smith got home and I could hear that Chevy S10 pulling up, I already knew what time it was. Oh my God. I don't know what they do to the kids now, but back in the day, boy, let me tell you. My dad whooped my ass, whooped the black off me. Daddy, no, please. Daddy, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise. I promise. Oh my God. You ever got a whooping so bad you thought you crossed over to the other side? Oh, oh Lord. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know if they whip these kids now. I don't know. But Lord, I got beat down. I remember they used to tell me, one lady from church used to tell me when I was acting out, boy, boy, I'm going to turn your behind cherry red. I didn't get the switch. I probably got the switch once. But see, because my mom is Hispanic, my dad's black, African American, so it was it was either the belt. They both used the belt. My mom, it could be a chancla every now and then. They say that's child abuse. I don't know. I don't know. But I think those ass whoopings shaped me. In hindsight, I think they were beneficial. I really think they kept me from running with the wrong crowd, getting your butt whooped as a child. You got to discipline your kids. I see these videos now of these like 12 or 13-year olds like cursing their parents out in the store, like if they don't get the uh, the latest iPhone. That's so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. Cursing your mom out or your dad out in the store in front of other people. Like, what is. I know I was a ratchet kid, but God, that's evil right there. I don't know what is going on. If I had a kid, they would not be having no access to the internet. Please. Are you kidding me? If I had a kid, they would hate me. Well, you gonna if you gonna get on the internet, you gonna get on this computer right here, uh, where everybody can see what you're doing. Because I know what I was doing when we got the internet. When we first got the internet, oh Lord, shoot, I don't even know if it's still around. 1995, gaybeef.com. 1996, gaybeef.com. Took 30 minutes to for a picture of a naked man to pop up back when we had to dial up. Look, gaybeef.com. That was I was on when I first got the internet in the house. So if I was on that, and if I had a kid, you best believe ain't nobody gonna be on no internet up in this house. Not in private. I don't know what these kids are on. If these young kids who have full access to a cell phone now, they're looking at shit. These kids are looking up shit now that I probably didn't see until I was probably 38 years old. And these kids now are probably pulling it up. Do, 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 do. Oh, you wanted to see this? And you're how old? That's wild. I'm so thankful I grew up in the 90s. I'm so thankful because I cannot imagine growing up with all this technology. I could not imagine growing up with all this technology that we have now because it's just a mess for like a young person. Like I'm so thankful I spent a large majority of my childhood building tree houses, riding my bicycle, going swimming, going fishing. I was not on X videos. Pornhub. I wonder what the most popular porn site is. Ugh, there's so many of them, and that's why I don't even get on Twitter. I don't even know how Twitter works. God, every time I get on there, I see it's just booty hole, booty hole, booty hole. The stock market, booty hole, booty hole. What happened to Puff Daddy? Booty hole, booty hole. Jim Carrey said something. Booty hole, a penis, booty hole. That's all I see whenever I get on Twitter. That's all I see when I get on there. It's ridiculous. Like people probably spend hours looking at that. It's like I might delete my Twitter. You know what? To be honest with you, I'm probably gonna delete it because it's just like too much. I don't think it's good to be seeing that. Like that cannot be good for someone's health. I'm just saying. Seeing a bunch of ass and shit all the time when you're like the social media, I don't get it. I'm gonna have to call Elon Musk or somebody because I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. And I know I had another pre-roll somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it. We're going to commercial break. We're on commercial break. We are on commercial break. Oh, I found it. I knew it was around here somewhere. Welcome back to the live, whatever you call this, the minding your own damn business live stream, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yo, I've been living in Las Vegas for 10 years. I've been living out here for 10 years. And when I moved out here, I was such a sweet person. I was a Southern belle when I moved out here. This place will change you. I've been out here 10 years. This place will change you. But it could change you for the worse or the better, depending on how you. There's a quote. I forgot who said it. Y'all gonna have to Google it. Somebody said, "Life is like a grindstone. It can pulverize you, or it can polish you, depending on how you position yourself." I think that's what Las Vegas is like. Like if you're a hot mess and you don't try to correct that, you're gonna stay a hot mess. But there's a lot of opportunities here for people who give a damn and for people who trying to do some shit. Especially if you're trying to make some shit happen. If you're trying to make some shit pop off and you have a brain, you're not walking around all day like, what's going on? If you got some wits about yourself, you know how to communicate, you know how to take a fucking shower. You're not walking around musty like some of these people out here. Some of these people out here walking around smelling like a Whopper Jr. Wash your ass, man. Why the fuck you out in the streets for 3 days doing cocaine, getting fucked up? Give me another shot. Give me another shot, Joe. Put it on my tab. Fuck. These people exist. These people exist. I've been living in Las Vegas for 10 years. They're everywhere. Give me another shot, Tina. Yeah, yeah. This will be my last one. I promise you. Ridiculous. And they go drinking every fucking day. Alcoholics, crack addicts. Okay, these people on these people are a mess, man. They're a mess. But there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's a lot of people coming up nowadays too. They got their act together. They got their shit together, and they're trying to make some things happen. You know, they're trying to make some things happen. Smart people, intelligent people, they're coming up. They're everywhere. Look around you. Anytime you see an event or something interesting happening, look who's walking around with a sense of purpose. You know, look who's somebody who's got a clipboard or a list or something. Check their people out and see what they're doing. I bet you they're a go getter. I bet you they were trying to do some things and make some things happen. But you got people, little Marquise and them on the corner, you know, sipping on some scissor, walking around asking niggas if he could borrow 25 cents or 50 cents. 50 cents, my ass. Don't beg me for change. I'm sorry. I worked hard for this change in my pocket. You better not beg me for shit. I'll probably buy you some food or something, but I ain't gonna give you no damn money. Because these motherfuckers out here probably gonna spend it on alcohol, you know? Ain't no telling. There ain't no telling at all. These people, you give somebody some change out here, uh, they're probably gonna spend it on some drugs or some alcohol or something. Because these people, they're a mess. They're a mess. I love living in Las Vegas. Don't get me wrong. I've been out here 10 years. This is my home, but sometimes you gotta check a bitch. For real. Sometimes you gotta check a bitch. You know, that's real. That is real. Okay. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna stand up for myself if I feel like I'm being done wrong. Okay? If I feel like I'm being done wrong, you're gonna know. You're gonna know, okay? Because I may have been born at night, but not last night. Okay? Sometimes you gotta check a bitch. If they're coming for you. I've had to check a bitch multiple times in my life. That's what you gotta do. Especially when you're a baddie, you know. That's what baddies do. You know, let somebody walk over you. People trip. People do that. People do that all the time. Can't let anybody trip. Can't let anybody talk shit to you. You know, put you down. Don't do that. Don't let nobody walk over you. I used to let people walk over me. And, well, I'm not going to say that, but uh, don't let nobody walk over you. You got to stand up for yourself. It took me a long time to learn how to do that. But once you learn it, because people don't fuck with you when you're real. Remember that too. No, they won't. I'm looking for my phone. I'm talking to my phone. I'm like, what the hell? Uh, yeah, you gotta keep it real. I know it might be kind of hard sometimes, depending on the situation, but you gotta keep it real. I've always kept it real because people can't handle it. People can't handle it. A lot of people try to tiptoe around situations and shit. Ooh, I don't want to talk about this right now. I don't want to I don't want to ruffle any feathers. You heard that? You heard people say that? Fuck them feathers, bitch. It's Thanksgiving. We're plucking them. Fuck it. You can't let people run over you, and don't let people sense. Look, somebody call Oprah because I'm giving advice. I'm giving advice tonight because I think people need to hear this shit. You know, there's too many of these soft people walking around. Don't let nobody run over you. Don't let nobody talk shit to you. Stand up for your damn self, okay? You hear Kiki Boo and them over there saying, "Oh yeah, so and so, yeah, they did this or something." You hear they talking about you. You walk over and you say, "Excuse me, uh, do we have a problem, Shaniqua? Because if we got a problem, maybe we need to address it." Yeah, you gotta do that shit. You know, you gotta do that shit. You gotta pull people to the side sometimes and be like, "Hey, the fuck you said?" No, no, I mean not like that, but you gotta be like, "Hey, I heard you was talking about me. I heard you had something to say out that mouth with that fucking stank ass breath, bitch." I used to suck at confrontation. I used to suck at confrontation. Not now. Confrontation, that's my middle name, baby. Cookie confrontation, Franco, baby. Confrontation. Girl. Yeah, don't let nobody try you. That's one of the things I learned about living out here. I'm gonna stay out here. I like living out here. I can't wait to buy me a little house. Maybe this I can't wait to buy like a little house. It doesn't even have to be big, you know. I'm gonna put a big ass down payment on it, and that's gonna happen soon because we got a lot of cute things out here that I've been looking at. You know, I've been on Zillow. You know, I like looking at the stuff on there. You know, and I think I have an idea. I have a really good idea actually of what I want to get, but I just can't wait to have like a little office space. You know, where you can do things. You know, and be creative and stuff like that instead of sitting in my living room next to my little Christmas tree that I probably need to take down, but I'm not ready to. And it's still cold. So to me, it's still like the holidays a little bit. It's cold over here, but it's not as cold as where it is in some parts of the country right now because some of y'all are freezing your fucking taints off. If you're someplace freezing, I'd like to know where. You can put it in the what's this? What do you call it? What do the kids call this? The live stream, the chat, the chat. I think that's what they call it, the chat. Yeah, it was chilly today. But as I stated when I started this live video, I'm very thankful too. Very thankful that I have access to heat at the job, in my private vehicle, and at my primary residence. I mean, like I said, be thankful. I heard they were building like some massive complex for like homeless people out here too. Speaking of homeless, I mean, I don't think you're gonna be able to fit. You're not gonna be able to fit all the homeless people in Las Vegas in that thing. It looked like a building. They need to legalize mushrooms. That'll fix a lot of this homeless stuff and these depressed people. That's what they need to do. They need to fix that. That would solve it. They release you legalize mushrooms. Uh, that would solve a lot of issues. I'm pretty sure. Who is? Oh, I thought that was a person's face. Well, I've been talking on here for 42 minutes. I didn't have anything to watch tonight. I don't really watch the news. I was not trying to watch the news. I have some reading to do, but I'm probably not gonna get that done either. I go to bed pretty early. I like to go to bed around 9 o'clock because I get up so early to go to the gym. It's important to take care of yourself. So some of y'all, I hope y'all, if some if some of y'all made these New Year's resolutions related to fitness and nutrition and stuff, I hope y'all going strong because it ain't easy. It is not easy. I did see a lot more fat people in the gym this month. I'm not gonna lie, they were there, but I'm proud to see them there. Shoot, those chubby gym rats, they better get it. I'm proud of them. Whenever I see fat people in the gym, I give them nothing but respect because that's difficult. You up in the gym, you looking fat as hell, greasy, probably stanking and stuff. You know, they deserve respect. Okay, up in the gym, looking fat as hell, greasy, sweat, stank. Your clothes don't fit because you're fucking fat. Okay, you're a fat fuck in the gym. They, everybody's looking at you because you can't even fit in the fucking machines and shit. They deserve your respect. They really do. That's got to be tough. Being like that, being that obese. Uh, that has to suck. If I ever get that fat, shoot me. But yeah, props to them. Fat people in the gym deserve your respect because they're hustling in there, and they're burning more calories too than everybody else. So props to them. That stair machine, man, I love that stair machine. The Stairmaster. That is my go-to. I can't. I have to do it. I have to do it, and it's helped me lose weight. Oh my god. I was having a belly issue earlier this year, and I am glad I got rid of that because I'm not trying to have no belly. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to have no belly. I do not want one. Uh, we keeping we keeping we keeping everything together over here. Trust, and believe. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. This has been fun chit chatting with y'all. Whoever watched, thank you. Thank you for your time today. This concludes the live portion of this broadcast because I got to make something to eat. Bye bye. If I figure out how to. Oh, yeah, here we go.